Once upon a time, Lydia, a young woman with a heart for missionary work, was falsely accused of theft by her neighbor. Lydia had traveled to a remote village with 12 other friends to give alms to the less privileged in the community. Despite their good intentions, they were met with hostility from some people, including a neighbor who disliked them for their beliefs. One day, Lydia fell ill and stayed indoors to care for herself. Her neighbor, taking advantage of the situation, saw an opportunity to tarnish the missionary's reputation. She visited Lydia and invited her over to her house for tea, and Lydia, thinking her neighbor had finally warmed up to them, accepted the invitation. After drinking tea and chatting for an hour, Lydia decided to go home since her colleagues would be back soon and she did not want them to worry about her. However, the moment she stepped out of the neighbor's house, the woman began yelling at the top of her lungs, disrupting the peace of the entire neighborhood. "Thief! Thief!" Lydia was alarmed and ran back to her house. She locked the door behind her, waiting for her friends to return home. When Lydia's friends returned home, they found several people in the compound and asked what had happened. Her friends rushed to her room, relieved to see she was doing well. Lydia told them what had happened and they comforted her. Later in the evening, the neighbor's son came to the missionaries and confirmed Lydia's story, prompting them to go to the community authorities. The neighbor was called in and she apologized for her actions. Despite the hurtful accusation, Lydia decidedly chose to forgive and move forward. She refused to let the negativity hold her back and instead chose to show strength and resilience. The community organized a get-together for the missionaries before they left the village. The incident left a lasting impression on Lydia and her friends, reminding them of the importance of kindness and forgiveness, even in the face of hostility. There are times in our lives when forgiveness and letting go of the past is important. A wise person once said, "The rear view mirror in our cars is smaller than the windshield in front." This is intentional, symbolizing that our future holds greater significance than our past. It's time to concentrate on what is in front of us, our present and future, instead of dwelling on what's already behind us. Let's go of the past and move forward with the determination towards a brighter future. And don't forget, people who are amazing help others to be amazing. Thank you.